Hello and welcome to Rickster's Realm. I'm Ricky, and today's video is going to be all about what do you need to be aware of. I will have the timing figured out in the description box. Please choose whichever group you're most drawn to. I'm going to get started with group number 1. So let's see here, group number 1. What do you need to be aware of? Let's see what else we get here. What do you need to be aware of? Okay, and that jumped out. Let's see here. Okay, group number 1. What do you need to be aware of? Okay, the messages I'm getting with these cards here, this is a feeling of, I feel this is linked and connected to another person, okay? I feel that there's some type of connection between two people where it feels that, I don't know, it fell apart or just it ended, you went your separate ways. There's just a feeling here that someone feels that the connection has died or that something can't be revived is what I'm getting. But the cards are telling me otherwise though. Like the cards are saying that it is a feeling of being able to revive something, to get a second chance with something, to start over again, something like that is what I'm getting. And I feel this is linked and connected to something that, how do I explain it? Like this is someone or something that you would place on a pedestal, or that the other person or situation would view you in that type of light. There's a feeling here of, if this is a connection, this feels like the one. This feels like your favorite person, or that they're viewing you as the favorite, the chosen one. Something like that is what I'm getting. So it feels like what you need to be aware of is that if there is some type of connection or situation that, again, you feel has fallen apart and is very important to you, it's meaningful to you, that this person or the situation sits higher for you than anyone else or anything else, but again, you feel like it's dead and gone, that's not what I'm getting. It's a feeling like you can revive it. There can be healing. You can fix something. Something like that is what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through. For some of you, I don't know, this could be linked and connected to something to where someone didn't know what they had until it's gone, right? And then so there's this feeling then of just kind of sitting in regret. But I feel like, again, there's going to be some type of opportunity or that something could come about where you're able to have that person or that energy back in your life. Let's see what else we get. What do you need to be aware of? Okay, messages coming through with this card is that, so again, everything I rambled on about, but that you may have to be very, very clever in your approach, okay? Like there's a feeling here that you need to be, how do I explain this? Careful, like in your approach or your movements, like how you go about this situation so that the outcome is what you want. So I don't know if there's something that's maybe a bit fragile about the situation. I just feel like someone has to kind of have a plan in place, or that they may feel that they need to be kind of strategic in how they go about things to be able to have the desired outcome that they want. What else am I getting here? What do you need to be aware of? Something's coming through here about you going about things in a very intelligent type of way, or something to where you're setting yourself up for success based on going about things in a way that you are one step ahead of the game. Something like that is what I'm getting. I'm going to pull some more cards. Let's see what else we get. Yeah, the message I'm getting, it's all about you playing your cards right, is what I'm getting. So let's see what else we get here. Okay, what do you need to be aware of? Okay, yeah, something's going on here, group number 1. What you need to be aware of is that, again, this feels like it definitely has to do with a significant connection. And what's coming through here with these cards, this is a feeling of, let me backpedal. What you need to be aware of, group number 1, I feel that you're linked and connected to someone that maybe you're questioning what you mean to this person. Like, I have a feeling that there's something going on here where maybe you know exactly how you think and feel about someone, and that you're hoping, right, that that energy is matched and that they feel the same way about you. But I think you're sitting in this energy of kind of doubting it. Like, you don't know if this person feels the same way about you. What I'm getting with this, with these cards here, this has a type of energy or like message linked into it that, how to explain it? That someone really does care about another person, but they may show it in different ways. Okay, so what I'm getting, for example, instead of this person just straight up, confessing their undying love for you, that they may say, "Did you eat today? Call me when you get home so that I know you're safe." Something like that's what I'm getting. Maybe they give you a little trinket of something, or, they're out and about somewhere and they get you a coffee. Like, there's just something that I feel that you're linked and connected to someone that's trying to show you that they care in their own way, right? But I'm wondering if for some of you, if the way that this person is showing up within this connection, how they're approaching you, it may be that you're expecting something different, or you're used to something different. So then you're kind of left thinking, okay, well, this person doesn't care about me. Like, they didn't go about things like this, and this to what I'm thinking they're going to do, or to what I'm used to. So then again, I feel like someone's in this energy of feeling that someone doesn't really care about them, or that the energy is not being matched. But again, someone doesn't have to come right out and be like, "I'm so madly in love with you," for that to be true. Do you know what I mean? Like, someone can still love someone and care about someone, but again, they show it in a different way. Something like that is what I'm getting. Yeah, and there is, like, I feel like someone's going about things in a way, like I said, like they're kind of strategic in their movements, how they're going about something. It doesn't seem to be where someone's just laying it all out on the table and, oh, here it is. Like, you need to read between the lines a little bit. Something like that's what I'm getting. Let's see, what do you need to be aware of? There is. I'm going to pull more cards. I want to ramble for a moment with these two. Something's going on here that whatever's going on within this connection, again, I can't stress enough that it doesn't matter what the challenges are. It doesn't matter if you're not, how to explain this? Again, like something where the energy's not matched, right? To where maybe this person isn't showing up in the way that you want them to, but they're crazy about you. You're better than everyone else in this person's eyes, is what I'm getting. But I can't help but feel that maybe there's some type of challenge or difficulty in, I don't know, like in feeling that you're on the same page, because both of you go about things in a different type of way to express your love to the other one. Something like that is what I'm getting. Let's see what else we get. What do you need to be aware of? Okay. What do you need to be aware of? Let's see here. Something's coming through here, group number one, that what you need to be aware of is you need to be aware that you're not going down a destructive path. Okay? This can also be talking about, again, when I take it back to this card here, where it feels like someone has to be, again, very clever in kind of how they're going about things so that the desired outcome is what they want. I feel, again, that these just two cards are linked together, right? That it's a feeling that, again, if you are maybe really hasty or you just go about things where you're not thinking it through, there's the potential for things to not play out the way that you want them to. Something like that's what I'm getting. But I do feel that the universe is trying to align things in such a way that, again, you can revive something. There's a feeling here of something that you thought was dead and gone, that there can be like new life to it. Something like that is what I'm getting. What do you need to be aware of? Yeah, there's just something about like the path that someone's going down. Let's see what else we get. What do you need to be aware of? Okay, messages I'm getting with this card here, group number 1, for what you need to be aware of. You need to be aware of where your attention gets diverted to, okay? There's a feeling here that the message coming through, I feel that you need to remain very intentional about what it is that you're doing, what you want, how you're going about something. There's a feeling here of someone getting distracted easily, is what I'm getting. Like there's just a distracted type of energy. I don't really know how else to word it. What do you need to be aware of? I do. It's something about like having a plan in place and following that and not having your energy kind of scattered all over the place. And again, just being aware that you're not getting distracted. Something like that is what I'm getting. Because I feel like that there is the potential, again, for someone to be distracted and they end up down this path that leads to something that they don't want. Let's see what else we get. What do you need to be aware of? Okay, you need to be aware of an opportunity, okay, that I feel is presenting itself. We take it back to this card. Again, I feel like there is something that's coming about here that I think it is an opportunity, right, that you would want to take on. But there's something just with timing. Like, again, there's a feeling that you need to know when to act. You need to know when you have to pause for a moment. Like there's something here about needing to know like the next right step, the next move, something like that. And again, it's a feeling, I keep repeating myself, but it's this feeling you can't just do whatever you want. Like it's not a feeling of, oh, I'll just spur of the moment. Just, last minute, I'll just kind of make a quick decision and hope it works out. This is a feeling, no, more where you need to have a plan in place. Something like that is what I'm getting. Yes, and to do what you can to get yourself set up, again, that you're in a position of advantage, okay? Because it could be that this opportunity presents itself, and if you're not ready for it, right? Again, it's not to say that you can never have it, but it's a feeling that the universe is trying to prepare you, trying to get you ready so that when this presents itself to you, you're able to just grab a hold of it and run with it, basically is what I'm getting with that card there. And again, this is linked and connected to something that you want. Like this is a person or a situation of your dreams, basically, is what I'm getting with that card there. I'm going to pull one more card. Let's see what else we get here. Final messages for group 1. What do you need to be aware of? Yep, okay. What you need to be aware of, group number 1, is that if you are feeling resistance with something, don't just keep doing the same thing over and over again, hoping for a different result, because you're going to get nowhere fast. There's a feeling here of don't stay within a frustrating type of energy or situation. What this card tells me is that there is a different pathway or avenue that you can take to get to your desired outcome or result. But I can't help but feel that there could be some type of challenge or something like that presents itself. For some of you, this could be a current type of energy that you're already sitting in. But what I'm getting is that any frustration that you're feeling or that would come about within your circumstances, it's unnecessary, is what I'm getting. This isn't something that you have to put up with or deal with or to get through that frustrating energy. It's a feeling of you going around it, is what I'm getting. This isn't where, okay, well, this is going to be a nightmare and you just have to kind of be a little trooper through it. No, it's a feeling like don't even deal with that. Go around it. Something like that is what I'm getting. I just feel like there's going to be, this amazing opportunity coming about for you to have something that you truly desire, but that you have to be very careful, like I said, in how you approach that, how you go about things. In strong message here about you, again, being prepared and ready for whatever that is. So those are the messages coming through for group number 1. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to go on to group number 2. Okay, group number 2, welcome to the reading. Just going to shuffle these up a little bit, and we'll see what type of messages come through for you on what you need to be aware of. Let's see here, group number 2. What do you need to be aware of? Okay, I'm going to pull another card from this deck. do you need to be aware of? The cards are going everywhere. Okay, let's see here. Group number 2. What do you need to be aware of? Okay, let me see here. Okay, I have a feeling that you may be linked and connected to someone that is maybe feeling a bit intimidated by you, your energy, whatever it is you've got going on. Okay, this message is coming through a little bit more specifically, so it might resonate with you. If it does, great. If not, no worries. What I'm getting here, it's a feeling of someone, again, being intimidated by someone else's energy, but that, and so with that, then they're feeling insecure in comparison. And so you could be linked and connected to someone that maybe isn't treating you the best, or is maybe trying to get like a little negative jab in here or there, criticizing you a little bit, judging you, something like that is what I'm getting. It's not justified though. Like, it's a feeling here that it's all of that energy is just coming from the other person, right? And their own issues that basically they're not dealing with, and I feel they're kind of pushing on you is what I'm getting. There's a feeling here of there being two people, and that one person has a firm foundation underneath them. They're feeling stable and secure within their circumstances, and I feel the other person feels they very much lack that. Very strong message coming through here is that you need to be aware of being linked and connected to someone to where, how do I explain this? Okay, if anything happens with your connections with people, so again, where they're criticizing you, they're kind of tearing you down a notch or two, to see that for what it is. Okay, so what you need to be aware of, anybody that, what is that saying? You'll never be criticized by someone who's doing more than you. Is that, what's the saying? Yeah, you'll never be criticized by someone who's doing more than you, only someone doing less than you, something like that. And that's what I'm getting. I feel that someone's in this energy of just not feeling good enough, and they have nothing. And again, like a lack of stability and structure with something. So they're trying to tear the other person down to be at the same level, is what I'm getting. But what's coming through here is that it's a feeling of someone, how do I word this? I feel like someone is getting at another person based off of maybe superficial things. The type of scenario that I'm getting with these cards, this would be a feeling where you're having an argument or a disagreement with someone, and you do your little back and forth thing, you say your part, they say their part, blah, blah, blah. But then it gets to be where that one person, they know they don't have a leg to stand on. They've run out of facts and logical things that they can go off of. So now they're going to start maybe attacking your physical appearance, right? They're going to get at you over something that's very superficial, over something that it doesn't even matter, right? And so what you need to be aware of is that, and I'm such a firm believer of this, that at any point in time, if you're having a disagreement with someone and they decide to pull that card out, right? And to be like, oh, well, this and that about you, and they're tearing you down, again, based on something that's superficial, you just won the argument. That's just it. The second that someone resorts to that type of energy, behavior, or approach to be tearing another person down, like this would be where, again, you're doing your back and forth thing, both trying to say your part, and then the other person starts attacking your physical appearance. All they're doing is proving to you that they have nothing left of substance to support their side of whatever they're going on about. So there's a strong message coming through here, group number 2. Again, for you to just be aware of that, if that comes to be within your connections with people, that they're feeling intimidated. Like there's something, and they don't know how to handle the energy, right? There's a strong message coming through here that, again, anyone that's going about things in that type of way, they have a lot of inner work to do, right? Like all this time and energy that someone's spending on trying to tear another person down, they need to use that energy to work on themselves, to build themselves up, instead of trying to tear another person down. Build yourself up so you're at that level, right, to this person that you feel intimidated by. Something like that is what I'm getting. I'm going to pull some more cards. Let's see what else we get here. What do you need to be aware of? Group number 2, what do you need to be aware of? Okay, I'm going to pull some more cards. With that card there that I just pulled, that can talk about, how to explain it? It feels like secret type of communication with someone or something like that, or how to explain, or like an inside joke. Like there's something where there's something between two people that other people are not aware of, and it feels like it could be something that has to do with communication. What do you need to be aware of? Or that you need to read between the lines or something like that? I feel like there's a unique, special bond that someone has to another person. I don't know. But it feels like it's like a special little thing that you have with another person that you don't share with other people. Something like that. I'm not sure exactly like what that's all linked and connected to. Let's see what we get here. What do you need to be aware of? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Something coming through here that I feel there's something. Okay, I'm not sure if what's coming through, if this is already currently in your life and that you're not aware of it and that you need to be aware of it, or if this is something that would be coming about into your world. And again, the message is that you would need to be aware of it. It's a pleasant energy coming through, okay? It feels like a pleasant surprise. But like there's something, what I'm getting with these cards, it's a feeling of someone coming across someone or something that again, you would feel is just like so refreshing, and it's just a very pleasant type of like energy, person, connection. But there's something about it that again, it feels kind of unexpected, it's surprising, and it's something to where if you're not observant enough, if you're not noticing it, you're going to miss it. And it is something that I feel you would want to welcome into your world. But it's something that's not ordinary. So it's weird because in a way, like I said, it's this message of, okay, you need to be aware of it. You have to be observant of what's going on so that you can kind of pick up on that. But yet there's something about it that feels so unique and rare that it's coming through in kind of a silly way that it's like, how could you miss it? Because it's not something that you come across every day. But yet I feel like, again, what's coming through for what you need to be aware of is that there is something really special and unique, whether it's a connection, some opportunity, an item, whatever it is. Like there's something that I feel you very much would want to welcome into your world. But yeah, you have to notice it or be aware of it or something. Let's see what else we get. Okay, group number 2. What do you need to be aware of? Okay. What do you need to be aware of? Okay, this could be your energy or someone that you're linked and connected to. No matter how we look at it, it feels like a drastic change in how someone's thinking and feeling about someone or something. Okay, what used to resonate with someone no longer does, and it's a feeling that something else resonates with them on a deeper level. They're feeling more confident about something else, is what I'm getting. What do you need to be aware of? Yeah, I'm just gonna pull more cards. We'll see where this goes. But yeah, take that message for what it is. Again, it just feels like there's going to be a major change or transformation with something. Okay, what do you need to be aware of? Okay, I do feel that a lot of what I'm rambling on about could be linked and connected to a soulmate type of connection or bond that you have with someone. I don't know what's going on because, okay, I'm not sure. It very well could be that all these messages are linked and connected. They could be separate. It is what it is. There seems to be kind of like the energy, it's all over the place is what I'm getting. Because there's something where, again, I feel like someone's feeling very intimidated. They feel like they, again, kind of lack this foundation underneath them, but they feel that they're linked and connected to someone or eyeballing someone that they feel kind of has it all figured out. But yet there's this very pleasant energy coming through as well. But again, something to where you have to notice it or go after it or something like that. For some of you, what's coming through here is that what you need to be aware of, okay, this is coming through more in a way if you're feeling intimidated by another person, if you're linked and connected to someone to where you're feeling intimidated by their energy or how they're going about something. This is coming through in a way that, I don't know, like to change how you're viewing that person or the situation, because I feel like this is a really special connection or bond. Again, like it just feels like a soulmate type of energy here. Something where it's almost, how to explain this? This would be a feeling like this is the type of connection where I feel like you could read each other's minds, right? It's a feeling like you just, I don't know, you have inside jokes with this person, or there's something unique and special about you and the connection that you have with this person. I'm going to pull some more cards. Let's see what else we get. Group number 2, what do you need to be aware of? Okay, let me see here. Okay, so I'll ramble on about this, but there was another card that kind of kicked out a little bit, and so I do want to speak on that. That some of you, what you need to be aware of is you need to be aware of selfish advice. Okay, it's fine to listen to people go on and on about this and that and whatever, but don't take on anything that doesn't truly resonate with you. I don't care who it is, and I don't care what they say. Even if you're linked and connected to someone to where you've always followed their advice and guidance, or like you always look up to them and you feel like they're your go-to person, and maybe you have followed everything that they've ever said, but all of a sudden something doesn't sit well with you, then don't accept it. Don't take that on. Something like that is what I'm getting. There's just a feeling that someone could be going about things in a way that doesn't truly resonate with them, but because, I don't know, like just because someone else said that they need to go about things, I don't know, like in a particular way. What do you need to be aware of? There's an obsessive type of energy is what I'm getting. Someone's obsessing over someone or something. So again, that could be someone that's obsessing over you. Maybe you're in that energy. Let's see what else we get here. What do you need to be aware of? Yeah, I don't know. Someone... Okay, if you're in this energy of obsessing over a particular connection and feeling worried and anxious about it, I don't feel like you don't need to be, is what I'm getting. Like there's something, I don't know what's going on here. The energy just feels so weird because I don't know. I'm going to pull some more cards. Let's see what else we get here. Okay. What do you need to be aware of? Okay. Yeah, you could be linked and connected to someone that doesn't have your best interests at heart. Okay. There's a feeling here of someone being vindictive. Someone's trying to ruin someone's reputation. Someone's trying to ruin something positive. Someone's trying to wreck something that like is positive or loving, or I don't know, something like that's what I'm getting. What do you need to be aware of? Yeah, it's something about like removing yourself from toxic energy, toxic connections, negative thinking, like just, I don't know, there's something about you needing to get away from something that it's just a feeling no good's gonna come of it, or that someone doesn't have good intentions. What else am I getting here? What do you need to be aware of? Okay, if I take it back to this card here, for some of you, you're linked and connected to someone that is trying to hold you back. That's what I'm getting. You need to be aware of someone that just because they don't like themselves, their circumstances, and whatever they've got going on, they want everyone else to be miserable too, right? Like it's a feeling of trying to limit someone, to try to tear someone down, to try to prevent someone from like being their best version, or to go after something that's very positive, or that's positive or higher vibration energy. Yeah, and I don't know. This is coming through in a way, again, for you to see it for what it is. Someone, they're linked and connected to someone that I don't know how to explain it. For some of you, I feel like you're dealing with a very immature person. Right? Like even to go back to everything I was rambling on about before. I feel like someone's dealing with very childish behavior. Very immature, petty behavior. This is a feeling where, again, you're having a disagreement with someone to where, again, they no longer have a leg to stand on, right? In supporting whatever they're going on about. So then, again, like, they'll just start insulting you or something. Like, it's a very pathetic energy is what I'm getting. Let's see what else we get here. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card for this section. Let's see what else we get here. What do you need to be aware of? Okay, what do you need to be aware of? Group number 2. Okay, let me see here. I'm not sure if this is your energy or someone you're linked and connected to. I have a feeling it's most likely someone else's energy. This is a feeling of someone pretending that everything's okay, even though it isn't. This is a feeling of someone kind of presenting themselves that they're very happy, they're confident, they're secure. But something's really not sitting well with them though internally. Like they're very sad about something. Something's weighing very heavy on them, but they're trying to act like they're not fazed by it though, is what I'm getting. The message coming through here for what you need to be aware of is, how do I word it? Looks can be deceiving. There's something here where if you're going to make conclusions based off of just surface level of something, I don't know, like something's not quite right here. Because again, I feel like what's being presented to someone to what the true reality is, like it's not in alignment. Like there's a difference there. I feel like someone's wearing a mask, someone is putting on a front, pretending to be someone that they're not, or pretending again like that they're feeling happy about something, but they're really struggling internally with something. What do you need to be aware of? Yeah, there's just something. Yeah, I don't know, there's something coming through here where I feel like someone's limiting themselves. Like someone's keeping, like it's a feeling of someone being caged, like someone's, I don't know, like doesn't feel free. What else am I getting here? What do you need to be aware of? Yeah, I don't know how else to explain it. There's just something where I feel that, again, someone's pretending that everything's okay, even though it isn't. And I do feel this is linked and connected to another person. So when it does come to the connections that you have with other people, if you've noticed, how do I word this? Because for some of you, I'm wondering if you can pick up on it in the slightest little ways here and there. But I think for the most part, whoever's in this energy, they might be able to hide it quite well. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's more information, but I don't know what it is. I'm going to pull one more card to see if I can get a little bit more clarity on that one. What do you need to be aware of? Okay, there we go. Okay. What you need to be aware of is that, so whether this is your energy or someone that you're linked and connected to, there's a feeling of someone being kind of trapped in this energy of asking themselves, okay, is this worth it? Right? If I let someone into my inner world, am I going to live to regret it? if I let people know that, yeah, I've just been pretending I'm happy and I'm okay, but I'm completely broken inside, what will the outcome of that be? I feel like someone's kind of stuck in this energy, yeah, very much kind of contemplating, is it worth what it costs, right? If I do this and then what I'm going to gain from it, again, am I going to live to regret it? Is it going to be, the best decision? Something like that. What do you need to be aware of? So overall, what I'm getting, so if this is your energy, right, and that you're struggling internally with something, what I'm getting with these cards, it's a feeling that you need to be aware of who you do let into your inner world, right? And to only let people in that aren't going to make it worse, right? So again, that it's not this energy of, okay, I should have never done that, right? That, I don't know, you just have this way about you that, just to be aware of letting the right people in, like people that aren't going to make the situation worse. Something like that is what I'm getting. So those are the messages coming through for group number 2. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching. And we're going to go on to group number 3. Okay, group number 3, welcome to the reading. Just going to shuffle these up a little bit and we'll see what type of messages come through for you. What do you need to be aware of? See what else we get here. Group number 3. What do you need to be aware of? Okay. What I'm getting with these cards here, group number 3, what you need to be aware of. I feel that you may be linked and connected to someone that, how do I word it? May try to steal your thunder, is what I'm getting. There's a feeling here of, that's what I'm getting. I feel like someone's in this energy of feeling happy and confident about something and wanting to share that, wanting to express it, something like that. But I feel like there's another energy linked and connected to that that's trying to one-up someone or, again, steal someone's thunder, talk over someone, downplay what someone else is doing. Oh yeah, that's nice, but look at all this wonderful stuff about me and what I'm doing. Like it's something like that's what I'm getting. I feel like someone is trying, I don't know, to just like to keep you down. Like I feel like you're rising and that there's something really wonderful going on in your world or that's going to come about for you. But again, I feel like you're linked and connected to people that they don't like that. Like there's something about it that doesn't sit well with them. And so they're trying to kind of ruin it or, again, like downplay it a bit, something like that. What else am I getting here? What you need to be aware of. It's something about, how do I explain what I'm getting here? There's something about you being very patient. And something about inner strength is what I'm getting. Like there's this feeling of someone being very determined. They have a lot of inner strength about them. They don't go about things in a forceful way. Like it's a feeling of someone being very strong, but it's an internal type of strength is what I'm getting. So what I'm getting here, it's a feeling of you not letting someone get away with that type of energy or behavior towards you, but not to where you lash out at them or, completely fly off the handle, like nothing like that. But I don't know, it's weird because the way this is coming through in the reading, I feel that you do hold yourself to a higher standard, or that the way you would approach other people, I feel is quite different than to how people approach you. Like I almost feel like you handle things in a very mature way, but that you're met with a very difficult type of energy though, right? To where like someone's not matching that type of energy. Like they're going about things in a way that's kind of immature or petty. Let's see what else we get. What do you need to be aware of? Group number 3. It feels like interference. What you need to be aware of. Okay. And again, some of these messages, they could be linked and connected. They could be completely separate. I'm just going to ramble. We'll see where it goes. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. for some of you, that the energy is very much connected to these two cards here. There's a similar type of energy, again, of a message coming through of interference, where I feel like you're just doing your thing. You're happy about something, you're confident about something, but then it's a feeling of someone trying to block that. Or what I'm getting, I almost feel like, okay, you're really happy and you're doing your thing and you're trying to show this off to people, and I feel like the other person's like, no, we're just gonna block you. Here, let's talk about how great I am. That's what I'm getting. I don't like the energy. It feels just completely uncalled for. I almost feel like it's a type of scenario where I almost feel like your jaw would hit the ground. You'd be like, what the hell are you doing? It's almost where I almost feel like you could be telling someone some good news or something like that, and someone just interrupt you. Oh yeah, that's nice, whatever. Let's talk about me. Or I don't know, I keep repeating myself, but there's just something, you need to be aware of, I don't know, selfish people. I don't know, something like that's what I'm getting. Another message coming through here as well, and this isn't a set in stone statement, so don't run with it if it's not your message, but for some of you, what you need to be aware of is it feels that there's interference within an already established connection or situation. Something like that's what I'm getting. Okay, I feel like there's two people kind of doing their thing, but that there's someone or something that's trying to interfere, trying to get in between two people or two situations. Something like that is what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through. What do you need to be aware of? And it feels very intentional when I take it back to this card, right? It's a feeling like whoever is in that energy of interfering or trying to influence something, they know exactly what they're doing. It's because whatever this positive thing is that you have going on or that's coming about for you, it's a feeling like that doesn't sit well with this other person. And so they're trying to ruin it for you, or they're trying to just kind of butt in. And I don't know. Let's see what else we get. Okay, what do you need to be aware of? Group number 3. Okay. Some of you need to be aware of how you're going about things and the path that you're currently on, and that you need to be aware that either you're not going off track or that you're not going down a destructive path is what I'm getting. Okay. For some of you, let me see here. What do you need to be aware of? It does. I feel like someone, I don't know if you're linked and connected to someone that's bringing drama into your world, or again, is trying to ruin something, wreck something. But I feel like if that's the case, I feel this is linked and connected to someone that they're not happy with themselves. They're not happy with their own life. And so they try to ruin things for other people. I don't know. Something like that's what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through. What do you need to be aware of? Okay. There's something going on here that you need to be aware of. I'm trying to think how I can explain what I'm getting. What do you need to be aware of? There's a feeling here of things being divided, people taking sides. I feel that there's a lot of people, a lot of personalities, a lot of options or different energies. What am I trying to say here? What do you need to be aware of? You need to be aware that there just seems to be a lot of external influences or something like that. Like there's something, I don't know what is going on here. What do you need to be aware of? There's a feeling of people taking sides, or that a lot of people are talking, and I don't know. I'm going to pull some more cards. I don't know exactly what's going on with that, but it just seems to be that there is an excessive amount of energy. There's a lot of different people. There's a lot of different opinions. And again, something of like interfering and trying to ruin something for someone. And it just feels like a lot of drama and chaos and people choosing sides and stuff like that. I don't know. And again, the potential to go down a destructive path, something like that. What do you need to be aware of? Yeah, what do you need to be aware of? Okay, I'm going to clarify this one. What I'm getting with that energy, or with that card, it has an energy that it feels very reserved, is what I'm getting. So I'm not sure if that's coming through as guidance for you, like to be very reserved in how you go about things. There's a feeling here of you needing to remain very calm and composed. I don't know if it's weird. I feel that all of this kind of crazy energy, it just feels like it's all outside of you though, but that you're linked and connected to it in some type of way. Let's see what else we get here. Okay, what do you need to be aware of? Yeah, okay. I'm wondering if something plays out in a way that really gets at you, to where you may have a strong reaction to it, like internally, and want to like kind of lash out or something like that. But the messages I'm getting here with these cards, it's about you like holding back. Again, there's a feeling here, someone being very reserved is what I'm getting. Not crossing a line. Something like that's what I'm getting. You need to be aware of, I don't know, like other people's intentions, or what do you need to be aware of? Something, I just, there's a feeling here of someone, again, that I feel is in this innocent type of energy, but I feel like there's this negative, toxic energy around this pleasant energy. What do you need to be aware of? And there's something here about not crossing a line or something like that. Let me see what else we get here. I'm going to pull one more card for this section. Let's see what else we get. What do you need to be aware of? Okay, another message I am getting with this card, and I don't even know what's going on. I'm kind of all over the place here. I hope these messages make sense. For some of you, what you need to be aware of, and I'm not sure if this is your energy or someone else, but there could be something to do with favoritism. There's a feeling here of the scenario I'm getting. This would be someone who normally maybe has a more harsh, abrasive type of energy or approach about them, but they have a soft spot for you, right? Or like they're extra nice to you. Like their energy and their vibe changes, linked and connected to you, but maybe they're mean to everyone else. Like something like that is what I'm getting. I hope I'm making sense. Let's see what else we get here. Okay, so pull one more card here for group number 3. What do you need to be aware of? Okay. Let me see here. What do you need to be aware of, group number 3? What you need to be aware of is not settling, okay? You need to be aware that you can have what your heart desires. For some of you, you need to be patient in the pursuit of that you need to be consistent, and that, not to give up at the first sign of difficulty, right? That you're going to keep going. Another message coming through here as well. What you need to be aware of, don't give in to temptation. Okay. For some of you, again, this comes through a little bit more specifically, it might not resonate for everyone, but for some of you, what you need to be aware of, there's something, again, I don't know if this is your energy or someone else you're linked and connected to, but for some of you, it feels like infidelity. Because again, I feel like there's an already established connection, but that, let me backpedal. For some of you, it can be like another person, right, is interfering, but this could also be something else of significance that's affecting an already established connection, is what I'm getting. So that you need to be aware of that, right? That it is having a negative effect on the connection. This can be anything. This can be someone else. This can be someone's job. It can be an addiction. It can be a thought pattern, like whatever it is. But something's coming through here about not giving up, not settling. And it's something about, yes, like going after what your heart desires. But again, like to be patient for that though. What do you need to be aware of? Yeah, I don't know. There is. I just feel like there's something that has the potential to kind of fall apart, or that you may be going down the wrong road. Something like that is what I'm getting. And yeah, you definitely need to be aware of this type of energy that I feel is either like present in your world right now, or again would be coming about. And it just feels like, I feel you're linked and connected to someone that I think is very jealous of you, is what I'm getting. So again, at any point in time when something good happens for you, or things improve even more for you, that this person, it doesn't sit well with them. And so it's a feeling that they're trying to tear you down, or again, kind of downplay what you have going on. So those are the messages coming through for group number 3. I hope it made sense, a little bit all over the place there. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And that's it. I'm going to go away now.